Good morning, dear students. As we have discussed in yesterday's class, the streamline flow, the characteristics of a streamline flow, and also we have derived equation of continuity also. Okay. So from that equation of continuity which we have got in yesterday's class, that is A1 B1 is equal to A2 B2. That means here AB is constant. Here AB means A is the area of cross section, V is the velocity. Okay. Here AB is indicating that the rate of flow of liquid through a pipe or tube. Here AB means rate of flow. Okay. Now, from that expression, we got to know that the conclusion that velocity of liquid is greater in a narrow tube as compared to the velocity of a liquid in a broader tube. Okay. So, from that expression, we got to know that the velocity of the liquid is always greater in a narrow tube. So for a narrow tube, the area of cross section is less. So because of that, the velocity is more. And if it is a broader tube, then there the area of cross section is large, and hence the velocity of the liquid is also less. Okay, both are inversely proportional to each other. Area increases, velocity decreases. Area decreases, velocity increases. So that is what we got to know from that expression in this class. And also we should remember that in deep water runs slow always. Okay. तो गहराई में जो पानी होता है वो स्लोली मूव होता है. So from that expression we got to know that. Okay. So these are the conclusions of the yesterday's expression with the equation of continuity. And based on that equation of continuity, let us will solve a numerical. Okay. The question is that an oil is flowing in a circular pipe of radius 5 centimeter at the rate of 10 liter per second. Okay. So the question is that an oil is flowing in a circular pipe. There is a circular pipe. Okay. Circular pipe, and oil is flowing. Okay. Of radius 5 centimeter at the rate of 10 liter per second. Calculate the speed of the oil in the pipe. Okay. And the second question is that if the radius of the pipe is reduced to 3.0 centimeter, then calculate the speed and the volume flow rate in the narrow pipe, assuming oil is incompressible. Okay. Now let us solve that first question here. Our question is, so before that, first of all we will write the data here. The given data, what he is given. So here he has given the first radius here. Okay, let us take R1 equal to 5 centimeter, because here the radius is reducing. Now again in the second question he is telling that the radius is being reduced here. So because of that reason we are considering the two radius R1 and R2. R2 is equal to 3.0 centimeter. So here we convert it to meter here. So therefore 5.0 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter and 3.0 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. Okay. So rate of flow of liquid fluid is how much? Oil is how much? There is 10 liter per second. So that means dV by dt value is given. Here V means what? Here volume. Okay, dV by dt means 10 liter per second. So we will convert it into cubic meter. So for that we will be getting it is 10 to the power of minus 2 cubic meter per second. Okay, as it is 10, the liter means there is 10 to the power of minus 3 cubic meter. So 1 minus 3, it is minus 2, we will be getting 10 to the power of minus 2 cubic meter. So that is what the given data. So for first question we saw here. So he is telling that to find out the speed of the oil here. Okay, speed of the oil. So rate of flow, sorry here, rate of flow is given. Rate of flow means here A1, V1 value is given. Not the dV by dt here. As I told you in the beginning only, here AV means the rate of flow. So rate of flow is how much? A1 V1 is equal to, it is 10 meter per second, that is 10 to the power of minus 2 cubic meter per second here. So we will calculate here the first question, that how much we will be getting, that is speed of the oil here. Okay. That is dV by dt, the first question. dV by dt is equal to, so here A1 means what? Here area. So before that we calculate the area also here. A1 is equal to pi R1 square. So pi R1 square means here 3.14 into R1 is how much? 5.0 into 10 to the power of minus 2 meter. So how much will be getting here? Let us be simplify that one. So after multiplication, so here pi R1 square, that is 3.14 into 5.0 into 10 to the power minus 2 whole square. So it becomes 3.14 into 25 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. So after that, after multiplying, you will be getting this 78.5 cubic meter per second will be getting. Okay, so cubic meter square, no sorry. So you will be getting meter square, right? So by R1 square. R1 square means here there is 10 meter square. Here we will be having cubic meter per second. Okay. So therefore, dV by dt is equal to A1 V1. So that A1 V1 means that is rate of flow is how much? That is 10 to the power of minus 2 cubic meter per second here. Okay. So what we have to calculate? The speed of the oil in the pipe in the first radius. That is, we have to calculate the V1. V1 is equal to 10 to the power of A1 V1 means what? That is dV by dt. So I have taken the A1 V1 is equal to 10 to the power of minus 2 cubic meter per second. So 10 to the power of minus 2 whole divided by A1. So 10 to the power of minus 2 divided by 78.5. So how much you will be getting? So after dividing, you will be getting 10.27 meter per second. So after dividing, you will be getting there is 0.01% effect to the power of minus 2, which is equal to, so 1.27 meter per second is the speed of the oil in the pipe. Here area is how much here? A1 is equal to pi R1 square here. For the first radius, for 5 centimeter, you will be getting the speed of the oil in the pipe is 1.27 meter per second. And here A1 is equal to pi R1 Here it is meter square, and then in meter square there is A1 is equal to 78.5 meter square. So this is the solution for the first question, that is speed of the oil in the pipe. So let us will solve for the second. If the radius of the pipe is reduced to 3.0 centimeter, now the radius is being reduced. So let us we calculate the area. As we are in the question is stated, assume that the oil is incompressible. So therefore, here one thing you should remember that here A1 V1 is equal to A2 V1. Okay. So we know the A1 value, we know the V1 value, we don't know the A2 value. So in the second question we have to calculate the V2 value. So first of all we will find out the area of cross section for the radius of that is 3.0 centimeter. So A2 is equal to pi R2 square here. So 3.14 into R2 means 3 centimeters. So how much here? 3.0 into 10 to the power minus 2 meter. So 3.0 into 10 to the power minus 2 whole square meter square. So we will be getting 3.14 into 9 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. So after multiplying you will be getting, that is 28.26 into 10 to the power minus 4 meter square. So we just do the multiplication. So 28.26. So I just check this one. So it is correct. Answer is A2 is equal to 28.26 into 10 to the power of minus 4 meter square. Right. So therefore now we will calculate the V2 value using this relation. Let us calculate the speed of the speed and the volume of a flow rate in the narrow pipe, that is V2 is equal to A1 V1 divided by, so here A1 value is how much here? A1 V1 value, A1 is 78.5 and A1 already has given here, so there is 78.5 into V1 value, 78.5 into V1 value is how much? That is 1.27 divided by A2 value is 28.26 into 10 to the power of minus 4. So we will be getting correct answer 28.26 is the A2 value. So I substitute here A1 V1 value here 10 to the power of minus 2. So after dividing by 20 there is 3.54 meter per second. V2. That is for the second question, calculating the speed and the volume flow rate in the narrow pipe, assuming the oil is incompressible. So the speed of the oil in the narrow pipe of having the radius 3.0 centimeter will be 3.54 meter per second, and here volume flow rate will be the same here, because in the question only is saying that here oil is incompressible. As oil is incompressible while it is flowing, so the density remains same. So therefore here A1 V1 is equal to A2 V2 will also remains same. So because of that the rate of flow will be same as how much we are having here. 10 to the power of minus 2 cubic meter is for 5 centimeter. The same values will be for the 3.0 centimeter also. Okay, because oil is incompressible here. Okay, so this is what today's question you have solved. So in the next class we will discuss a new topic. Okay, thank you.